Alrighty, back for more. Somebody asked me recently why I wanted to post yet another run on YouTube, and suggested perhaps it's because I'm egotistical. Ooh, finally a blue chest. Well, I suggest that no, it is not because I'm egotistical. The runs that I've posted previously, while I did want people to learn from them, they were mostly just having fun posting some of the challenges that have been posted on the GameFAQs forum. And I still all along intended on doing a narrated AC run just because I think it's easier to watch and you really can learn more from it just because I can speak while I'm doing it. Excellent, very nice. Huge upgrade for Salon. Now, with the headgear, blue chest headgear like Ice Hairband, Aqua Helm, and that kind of a thing, it actually does not provide elemental protection of the element that it states. For example, Ice Hairband does not protect against ice. Only elemental shields provide elemental protection. The only exception is the Brill Helm, and there's only one tricky way that you can ever bring a Brill Helm into the AC. And I actually learned that from, I think, Iron Knuckles' FAQ on GameFAQs. And that is, you have to beat the master, get the key for that treasure room that's right there at the entrance of the AC, and then immediately after opening the chest you have to go back into the AC, and apparently you get to use them. I've never tried it myself, but it'll be interesting to try sometime. So no, I'm not just doing this so I can hear my own voice or prove to the world how wonderful a game player I am. It's not about that at all. It's more about the fact that, other than myself, I only know of one other guy in the world that's into the AC as much as I am. And that's Oron, I can't remember the numbers, 402, who has a great Ancient Cave FAQ on GameFAQs. We talk about the Ancient Cave all the time. We have for a few years now. And like I said, other than myself, he's the only guy that I know that's into the Ancient Cave as much as I am. And I hope in just posting this will show other gamers there's still fun to be had in the Ancient Cave even after you've beaten the master or gained all the Iris treasures. This is one of the best challenges you can ever make for yourself in video games. Even though you kind of have to create it yourself by making little challenges, it provides you the place to do that. I'm thinking that maybe some gamers that watch this, they'll be able to see that this kind of stuff is possible to accomplish, and they'll want to try it too. And what's so cool about it to me is never-ending replay value, because every time you come in, it's going to be different. The Ancient Cave can be pretty cruel. Like, it could be that by now, well, there's that deadly sword drop, but it could be that by now I still didn't have this blue chest or those 2 healing spells, and I'd really be in some trouble. Fortunately, it didn't work out that way. And I might want to absorb here pretty soon. This would be a good spot since I've got get in first. Something about absorb that I've never figured out. With some enemies, you get more magic back if you cast absorb on just one enemy. But then with other enemies, you get more back if you cast it on the whole party. And I've never figured that out. Bees. Alright, we're to our first really dangerous enemies, and that are the bees. And I think at this point, it's going to be stingers and dark flies. I can't remember if armor bees show up this early, but armor bees and big bees that stingers occasionally will call drop an excellent drop, the bee rock, which has a nice agility boost. So I like to try to fight the bees when I possibly can. And this would be an excellent place for Torrent. I need some sort of an attack all. Getting a good amount of spinners is always good because spinners drop life potions, and at a pretty good rate. Another thing that motivated me to post this type of a run is I've watched a couple of the playthroughs that other people have done, and they're not very good at the game. I think it would showcase the game better if they were more skilled with the game or knew more about the game. It's nothing against them because obviously when they were playing through it was the first time they ever had, or they hadn't in a long time. It's great to have your HP all the way up when you're about to face bees. And like I said, excellent timing for Torrent. And you'll see, all the bees will get to go before I even go. And look how much damage that did when he did immobilize. What if all three had done that? I would be in a deep hole. So chances were that wasn't going to happen, and I'm glad it didn't. Looks like my picture's a little crooked here. You can kind of tell that my team has poor agility already just for the simple fact that Blaze is going before any of my party members. And if you look at what I'm equipped with, it makes sense. I don't have any agility uppers except for the little tiny one you get with the jet helm. So I'm kind of dying here to get some sort of a agility upper, especially in the form of a rock or jewel. What do I want to do here? I'll go ahead and use that. Now normally I would have just escaped and then re-engaged these guys to get the surprise attack, but like I said, my team agility is so low. I didn't want to get hit more trying to escape. Oh, I better end it here.